There it is, the Capitol building. No, not in Washington, in Jackson, Mississippi. Know how I know? I have a map. I'm Erik Hastings in Mississippi's Capitol River region. It's this yellow section right here. It's where Louisiana cuts in, kind of like a rude teenager. If you'd like to learn more about the inner workings of state government, and let's face it, who doesn't? You can actually take a tour of the governor's own mansion. Nice. But if you've got kids with you who aren't that into classical furnishings, never fear. The Museum of Natural Science is a great place to learn all about Mississippi's natural wonders and pet some alligators.
About an alligator, so cool. They're born with 82 razor-sharp teeth.
Is he smiling for the camera? For you culture buffs, be sure you stop by the Smith-Robertson Museum, the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, or here, the Mississippi Museum of Art. But I hear Bonnie Raitt's in town. Let's go. Jackson's Thalia Mara Hall always has something going on. In fact, every 4 years, Jackson is the only American city to play host to the International Ballet Competition, right here. But to get tickets to their events, you might want to check ahead. So, you're ahead. Know any good places for dinner? Jackson has some legendary food stops like Hal and Mal's and the Mayflower. No stay in Jackson is complete without seeing cotton. No, not the plant, the mixologist behind the bar at the Edison Walthall Hotel downtown.
Welcome to the Walthall and all that jazz.
What's the best drink that you make?
I make them all good.
Okay.
I've been in the business 57 years. That's still it. It's a sweet drink. The ladies love it.
Now, will the ladies like me if I drink this drink?
Well, they probably have to have a lot of drinks to do that.
You Hollywood buffs should head north from Jackson to the town of Canton, where you can tour the locations seen in films such as A Time to Kill and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Me, I'm heading west to the historic city of Vicksburg. Vicksburg is where somebody got the bright idea to put a little bit of this into one of these. Coca-Cola was first bottled right here at this little drugstore, now the Biedenharn Museum of Coca-Cola Memorabilia. With its restored 1890s candy store and a genuine soda fountain, it makes for a fun and refreshing stop. Civil War buffs are quite familiar with Vicksburg. The site of one of America's most decisive battles has been preserved here at the Vicksburg National Military Park. Here you'll also find the gunboat, the Uss Cairo. Raised from the Yazoo River just as it was when it sank, it's now a museum. One of the few ironclads on display in the country. Where are you all from?
State of Washington.
You came all the way down here just to see the ironclad?
See my sister.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Don't call your sister an ironclad, that's not right. To the south is a real southern jewel of a town, Natchez. Home to more than 500 of these impressive 19th century antebellum houses. But for a true Scarlett O'Hara experience, you can actually stay over at Monmouth Plantation. Condé Nast Traveler named it one of the top small luxury hotels in the world. And the rooms here, whew, it doesn't get any better than this. You can explore the historic charm of Natchez on foot or on 4 feet. Oops.
Natchez is the oldest city on the Mississippi River. I've lived here pretty well all of my life. This over here is the Pearl Street Pasta. That's as near as you're going to find an Olive Garden in Natchez.
Did you say that if someone was looking for the authentic Southern experience, this would be?
This would be it.
Overlooking the Mississippi River is Natchez Under the Hill. It's one of the few spots along the Mississippi that looks pretty much like it did back in the day. Ooh, a saloon. One in there. That's a heavy pour. And this, my friends, is a perfect way to end your stay in Mississippi's Capitol River region. I'm Erik Hastings, and that's a mint julep. Why do I get the feeling like you might be the craziest person I've ever talked to? I mean...
You're a good judge of character, buddy.
I'm just saying, you know,
You're a good judge of character.
I feel like you might snap at any second.